About a month ago, Colette and I were talking about this town hall, and I said, it'd be interesting to hear a student talk about their experience here at Creighton University. So we've got a very special guest today, and Sarah Carnes, who's agreed to be with us, and she was very involved as well with Welcome Week, and I think you did a great job there, and I know you'll do a great job today. So please join me in welcoming Sarah Carnes, Nursing Center President, class of 2015. Sarah?
Thank you, Father Lannon. Before I begin this, I just want to kind of preface it with, I presented this to the incoming freshmen, so if you just indulge me, maybe pretend you're an incoming freshman, then that'd be great. Okay. This is it. College. You made it. Had some people you've never seen before move everything you packed in the Suburban up to your room before you could even snap your fingers. You know, since you're a snappy kind of girl, or guy. People cheered on the left of you, and people cheered on the right of you. There were bright-colored shirts and smiling faces everywhere. You always thought about what it would be like to be in college, what it would be like to watch your family drive away while you stood on that campus curb, or to feel your heart race as you heard the revving of the airplane's engine, as you rose off the ground and your hometown grew smaller and smaller beneath you. And as much as you prepared yourself, trying to fathom what exactly your college experience would entail, living it is a different story entirely. I suppose I should introduce myself, despite the fact that I already kind of got introduced. My name is Sarah Carnes, and I've had the pleasure of growing up here at Creighton. And when I say growing up, I don't mean that I was born and raised here in Omaha, but that I found who I was, who I am. I found my passion, and I found my purpose. My name is Sarah Carnes, and I am a nursing student at Creighton University, and I'm a senior. I've been blessed enough over the course of the last 3 years to sit alongside peers that kindle a fire in my soul, inspiring me to go beyond face value, to think more critically, and to reflect more deeply about who I am and what it is I want out of my life. I've been blessed enough to find friends that share similar values, zest for life, and a sense of adventure. I've been blessed enough to be destroyed, in the best sense of the word, because your experience here will change how you approach every aspect of your life. Up until college, I was sheltered. I mean, in a way, we all are. We grow up within a certain context, experiencing life in a particular way, and until I removed myself from that context, the context I'd been living in for the first 18 years of my life, I didn't really know what I was capable of accomplishing on my own. My freshman year, it consisted of studying, because that's what college is all about, right? Grades. But what I didn't realize was that I was missing out on an entire facet of the college experience. I'd passed up retreats, joining clubs, going to basketball games, and driving to wheat fields for a piece of wedding cake just because. Certainly I was enriching my mind, but what sort of personal growth was I gaining by spending all of my time at that little wooden desk in the library? Now, I'm by no means saying that you should throw studying to the wayside in the pursuit of personal growth, or go to wheat fields 5 days a week just because I said you didn't need a reason. No. What I'm saying is that there's a balance. There's no blueprints on how to do college. There's no blueprints on how to do your life. So yes, I could stand here at the end of the tunnel, relaying my personal triumphs and struggles, reflecting on the most impactful moments I've had at Creighton, guiding you each and every step of the way. I could tell you it's hard, mentally overwhelming, spiritually draining, and emotionally mountainous. I could tell you it's easy. Friendly people, inspiring faculty, awesome statues. I could tell you it's rewarding, or stressful, or exciting, or sleep-deprived, or life-changing. It's all true. But essentially, these 4 years are entirely yours. What you do and with whom you opt to spend your time is up to your discretion. I'm sure you've heard it a million times, that old saying about how quickly time flies. 1 minute you meet a girl in your RSP who's got scabs from pig wrestling, and next thing you know, you've basically sat next to her in every single class over the course of 3 years. And now you live in a house together. It's on California Street, just in case you wanted to know. And you beamed as Gerard Butler wrapped his arms around Hilary Swank in P.S. I Love You, and the next thing you know, you're walking those same Wicklow mountains because you decided to study abroad in Ireland. Someone tells you you'd make a great RA, and you laugh at them because there is no way. And the next year, you find yourself making door tags, planning programs, and meeting some of your very best friends. Because guess what? You were a Kenefic RA. At the end of the day, it's not so much about the destination as it is about the journey. So essentially, being a Blue Jay means committing to a day-to-day chiseling away, embracing the opportunity to better yourself and every person you come into contact with, for that matter. And not just over the course of the next 4 years, but every year after that for the rest of your life. It means asking yourself the hard questions and striving to find the answers. Being a Blue Jay means saying yes. Yes to possibilities, and yes to opportunities. Yes to taking responsibility for yourself and for your personal success. And saying yes to life. Yeah, you might step in gum or trip over your own 2 feet in front of the soccer team when you're walking back to your residence hall from the library, or fail a test. But you know who's going to be there? The people who are in this room right now. So stop and take a minute to talk to the guy sitting by the ping pong tables in Kiewit. You never know. You could end up getting dinner with him every night for the rest of the semester, and then coffee again last week. The girl who lives across the hall that your dad decided to awkwardly befriend her parents and introduce you to, she might be the one you go to Zumba with, study abroad with, dress up in Toy Story costumes with, and sing duets to songs that other people working out at the Raz certainly do not need to hear. It happens more often than you'd think. These are your people. So say yes to being a Blue Jay. Say yes to embracing the human experience. Say yes to venturing into the unknown. And on behalf of my fellow Blue Jays, welcome to the family and welcome home. And to the faculty and staff of Creighton University, thank you. Thank you for being understanding. Thank you for always listening. Thank you for your sense of humor and your honesty and your authenticity. Thank you for putting so much of who you are into your job. You make college worth the struggle. And I'm absolutely certain that I speak for the entire student body when I say that. You are capable of inspiring students to be and do anything they set their minds to. And we can never thank you enough. Because no words could ever encompass just how much of an impact you leave on every student you've encountered. And that's a fact. Thank you.
Sarah, that was so great. Would you do it again? Seriously, if I'm having a crummy day, I need to go to this video and watch and hear you say that again. So thank you so much, because for us, that is so uplifting and reminds us why we're here, to be around great young people like yourself. So thank you very much. It was outstanding.